What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my home. I'm not outside. I wish I was as an outdoor channel. My family's actually outside in the backyard right now. That's why I'm not filming outside, but it's such a nice day out. It's like 50, what is the temperature? My phone and stuff isn't reading the temperature, so I can't really. The temperature's like in the 50s, so it's super nice. The kids and everybody wanted to get outside, so I said, go outside. I'll film. I'll use this time to film and talk to you beautiful people. You wonderful backpackers out there and hikers and thru hikers and weekend warriors and ultralight hikers and all of the above and below people. So I'm glad you guys are here. So today I'm gonna quickly talk to you about what I do to carry weight comfortably. So carry less weight, carry weight comfortably. And I think it would help us all to not feel like we're forced to become ultralight backpackers, right? Like, I think it just would give us all that peace of mind of knowing that, wow, there's people out there like me who carry a bunch of stuff just to have a good time, get out in the woods. I'm the guy that carries the steak. I'm the guy that carries, you know, the extra this or the extra that, or I've got the big bulky this or whatever it is, and you're doing it because you just want to get out there and have fun and you don't want to feel pressure. So when I started my YouTube channel, I don't know, like a year and 4 months ago or whatever it is, I was an ultralight hiker. Well, I tried to be an ultralight hiker. Like, my base weight was right around 9-10 pounds-ish or something like that. I'd have to go back and like check everything, but it was pretty low. But then I started to get camera gear and I started to bring really heavy camera gear. Like, I'll show you an example. So the stuff I bring is actually the stuff I'm filming on right now, but a lens similar to this, which weighs almost like 2 pounds. And then I bring a camera, the one I'm recording on, but I can't show it to you, but it's similar to this one here. This one weighs another 1.5 pounds or something like that. And then I bring extra batteries. I got a microphone on top of it. I've got a tripod like this that I bring, and this is a full-size ultralight tripod that weighs 2 pounds, and that doesn't sound ultralight, but it is, trust me, carbon fiber. And then on top of that, I even bring in some situations when I can, a drone with me, which with batteries and the controller, that can weigh another 2 pounds. So you're talking like 7, 8, 9 pounds or more worth of camera gear. If I had a 9-pound base weight, which is pretty generous for me, that means that I'm carrying up to 17, 18, 19 pounds worth of base weight before I even bring my food and water. And I was an ultralight hiker, so this got maddening to me. So the job wasn't really, can I carry less weight? It's, can I carry the weight that I've already dialed down but had to add to more comfortably? So this is an evolution for me. I'm totally not done and I'm figuring this out as I go, but I'll kind of tell you where I've come so far. The biggest change that I made is something that I did recently. I switched out my backpack to a still ultralight backpack, but the backpack weighs more and has more capacity to carry all this stuff, but it carries a heavier load. It's the Hyperlight Mountain Gear Southwest 3400. You guys have all seen this, hopefully, if you watch my videos. If you don't watch my videos, you better start watching my videos. And it carries the weight a lot better. And then the next couple things that I've done, instead of carrying the food that I've been bringing, because I like to cook my mountain house meals on the trail, I decided that I'm no longer gonna cook my breakfast or my lunch. Now what that did for me is it reduced the water that I was bringing, because a mountain house meal on average takes like 2 cups of water or so, and that's like 1 pound of weight. So if you count your breakfast and lunch, that's 2 pounds. So I was able to remove that. So like, for instance, instead of, you know, bringing a mountain house meal for breakfast and lunch, I would bring a granola bar for lunch, and I would bring, you know, maybe bagel and cheese and some sort of a topping, something that I don't have to use water to cook with for those meals. Now here's something that may or may not relate to you, but I'm just telling you this because it's helpful for me to explain it to you guys. It's a perk for me being a YouTuber. When you become a YouTuber and your channel grows, companies notice you and they just flood you with gear. So if you want free gear, become a YouTuber. But that was actually really helpful to me because I was able to lower the weight in other areas. Like, for instance, my tent. This is the Big Agnes Scout 2 Carbon tent. So I'm showing you this tent not because I want you to, you know, buy this tent so I make money on it. I'm showing you this because I want you to understand how I got to where I got. And I am gonna give you an idea of what you can do as well. But this tent weighs just under 1 pound on my scale. It's a 2-person tent. tent. It's got the stakes in here, it's got the stuff sack, the whole thing. It's a single wall tent. And then I also picked up these poles, these tent poles. They're like to replace the trekking poles because this is a trekking pole tent. These are carbon fiber. I got these from Z-Packs. These weigh 3.5 ounces, so under 20 ounces, like just over 19 ounces for this whole setup. And I don't tell you that because I'm trying to convince you to buy like super expensive, you know, tents and all that stuff, and that's the only way to reduce weight. I'm telling you what I did. So here's the alternative that you can do. And I reviewed this tent like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago on a budget tents for upcoming spring, and it's the Sierra Designs High Side 1 tent. This retails for like $280 or something like that, but you can get this tent for around 200 bucks, and it only weighs 2 pounds 7 ounces. Now, the downside to this is it's more of a bivy style tent. It's a little bit smaller. It is more of a tent, but it's like a bivy tent hybrid, and it's a 1-person tent, but it's still a really good tent. But for that amount of weight, 2 pounds 7 ounces, and only costing you around 200 bucks, it's a way to reduce weight inexpensively in areas where you maybe didn't think it was possible. The other thing that I sort of did unofficially is I've switched to tenting, not because I want to exclusively tent, although I've really enjoyed tent camping because I figured out how to sleep comfortably in a tent. I've got a video for that right here as well. But because hammock camping is actually heavier. It's very difficult to get your hammock set up as lightweight as a lightweight tent setup. Now, again, I get it. I'm a YouTuber. I've got companies sending me stuff like crazy. I have more gear than I'll ever need. I've got gear. I could probably open up a whole outdoor store with all the gear I've got. But I'm just, again, explaining to you just some things that I've done because my base weight is extremely difficult to lower, being that it was already so low. I'm trying to get it even lower. So I'm trying to get my backpacking gear more of that ultra light, but still save comfort while still maintaining my camera quality, my camera gear. And I will tell you, it has not been easy at all. I've definitely had to give up some big comforts in order to do that. Like, there's been quite a few trips this past year that I haven't brought my beloved Helinox Chair Zero for that reason, because I gotta carry all this camera gear with me. Also, here's a thought. I've got an Instagram. If you guys don't know I have an Instagram, I'll put it right here. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Tag me and show me your setup. I would love to see some of the lightweight or not lightweight but comfortable setups. I mean, setups that you're just satisfied with, that no matter if they're heavy or light or whatever it is, it's comfortable and you've figured it out, like you've got it dialed in. I think that will be really helpful to a lot of the people watching these videos. Show us what you're doing. Show us how you guys are doing it. So tag me on Instagram. So anyway, I hope this video helps somebody out. I know it's kind of a unique perspective being that I'm the YouTuber trying to lower my weight, but I really just wanted to show you what I have actually been doing to do it. So if you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button. Also subscribe for more. Hit the bell notification so I can send you a video every time it's released. And I will see you on the next one.